Welcome to Hot Takes, where we talk about debatable topics. Today's debatable topic is going to be picked by Ryan.
Dunkin' is better than Starbucks. John?
Starbucks. Cold brew.
Starbucks.
Black.
America runs on Dunkin'.
Damn, you took my line. Absolutely. America runs on Dunkin', baby.
Well, hey, man, at least we agree.
There we go.
At least we agree.
For once.
Yeah, right?
You know, I think that at the root of both companies, they're really trying to sell coffee.
That's it.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, are they?
Which we love.
Yeah,
Remember when
they
Dunkin'
are.
Donuts,
love coffee.
remember when
We
Dunkin'
love
Donuts
coffee.
used to be Dunkin' Donuts, now
Yeah,
just
it's
Dunkin'?
Donut. Yeah.
Because
They were a donut. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the root of their companies are coffee.
They what first competed with Krispy Kreme, and now they ever compete with Starbucks.
However, Dunkin' still has the donut option, which Starbucks, I don't believe, does.
But we're talking about coffee here.
Coffee?
Coffee.
Talking about
Talking about
coffee.
coffee.
So I go into Starbucks. I can't even order a smaller regular. I got to get a Bainty or
That's
whatever.
true.
Like it's
is true.
Starbucks is chick side.
You
Not
don't
a
get
bad
the
thing.
Ariana Grande?
Wait,
whatever.
What?
Starbucks is more for chicks with those type of orders, type of drinks that they're making. I just need a regular coffee.
Well, I
Get
guess
it black.
I guess he's got a point though. They have baristas,
Yeah,
right? Like compared to just someone that's making you a cup of coffee, a cup of Joe. I like Dunkin' because I just want a cup of Joe. Like I just want a nice tasty
and you
black
think
coffee.
that the coffee at Dunkin'
I
tastes
think
better than
I think the hot black coffee tastes better than the.
So you think it tastes better than like Pike's Place? That
Yeah,
thing,
Pike's
like, the
Place is- I was gonna
medium
say.
roast, whatever it is.
Yeah, I like Dunkin's coffee better.
Yeah, I think the nitro cold brew just the nitro cold brew as a whole at Starbucks is fire. And I don't know. I took Dunkin' a long time to acquire that. They might. I think they do have it now, but I don't think it's the same. It tastes different. I think it might be the roasted coffee.
Yeah,
but
it could be.
Nitro cold brew at Starbucks is on point.
Yeah, I'm a big cold brew person at Starbucks. What about the customer service?
Ooh, Starbucks goes in on customer
Yeah.
service.
Yeah, no, Starbucks
My
has
mom,
it in there.
my mom goes to
Got
one.
'em!
As soon as you walk through the door, they say, "Hey, what's your name?" And then she'll say Debbie, and they'll say, everyone just screams, "Hey, Debbie!" Yeah. Customer experience. Then you love being there.
That's like going into Moe's. Welcome to Moe's.
yeah.
Do I think it's worth $4 for a cup of coffee? Absolutely.
Well, that's
not,
why
but
I was gonna make my point. I think Dunkin', which is also probably the reason why I like Dunkin', it's cheaper.
Slightly. I don't
yeah.
know if it really is anymore.
I mean, a black
think-
cup of coffee, it's really hard to have an expensive black cup of coffee, but Starbucks is more expensive. Now, to be completely fair, I'm a Keurig guy. I just make my own coffee at home.
Well, yeah.
But if I had to buy coffee, I usually just go to Dunkin'. I don't know. I like Boston. Boston people love Dunkin'
I
Donuts.
was there for a week, and there's a Dunkin' Donuts in every single
Everywhere.
corner.
Everywhere.
Go to New York. Though.
Hey, let's be
There's
honest.
a
They need to change
Starbucks.
their slogan to Boston runs on Dunkin'.
There are a few Starbucks out there now, which is interesting, but yeah, they
Well,
got Dunkin' Donuts everywhere.
Yeah,
I just can't
that's
stand the
why-
iced coffee. You know, you
I
gotta
don't
do
like
the
the flair.
Just give me the regular coffee. I don't need all
Yeah.
the fancy stuff.
Yeah, I'm an in and
It's
out.
extra.
Just- I'm here for one reason. That's to get some caffeine in my system.
I
That's
agree.
it.
I think that Dunkin' is trying to be more like Starbucks. They're like they
Nah,
changed the name. They tried renovating the places, making it look a little bit nicer. They're trying to mold after Starbucks, I think, and they're really trying to tackle that because they don't want to be the Krispy Kreme kind of competitor. They want to be the Starbucks competitor. But I think Starbucks is winning that model, and I not only just on the business perspective, but on the customer service end, on the quality of goods. I think Starbucks wins this game.
I do too.
Do we know what their like sales numbers are?
They're both public, so-
They all just came out with their figures not too long ago, right?
I think Starbucks, and also how many locations. That's another thing.
Yeah,
If
that's a
someone wants,
huge thing.
I know that both of them are Dunkin's.
International, right? They're
Well,
both
no.
international?
I think,
I would
but
assume.
with the slogan like "America runs on Dunkin'," I don't know how that
Ooh,
works.
that's a good point.
Unless they say everywhere runs on Dunkin'.
2017 doesn't seem too early.
Yeah, I don't know. But
There's something from 2023.
let's see.
Dunkin' is cheaper. We got that going for us.
We know,
baby.
yeah, it is
Yeah.
cheaper. I will say that, but I don't know how much.
$45 billion market between Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts.
Coffee. You need it.
Who wins that share though?
Right now I haven't gotten to the specific things, but 25,000 branches between the two of them.
Wow.
That's insane.
I think it's gonna break it down right here.
Yeah. All right. So Dunkin' is obviously the older company, established for more than 20 years.
Dunkin' has
Starbucks
more
has
than-
nearly than 70% more U.S. stores than Dunkin' Donuts.
Do you
That's
see that?
how many?
Dunkin'
wild.
has more than 3,000 stores outside the U.S. Starbucks has more than
17.
17,000.
That's why
Holy crap.
America runs on Dunkin'. America's the greatest country in the world, so
Yeah.
Dunkin' better than Starbucks,
Typical,
right? That's how that
typical
works.
coffee at Starbucks or at Dunkin' is $2 less than Starbucks.
It makes
Howard,
sense.
Howard Schultz is a marketing genius.
Yes, he is.
Did you?
Company
Who's Howard
infrastructure.
Schultz? Is that
He was the old CEO.
for
Starbucks.
Starbucks? Okay.
I think the infrastructure of Starbucks is stronger. I think they've probably grown faster. I don't know when the inception of both companies is, but to me, it looks like Starbucks has been on
Dunkin'
the
was
come up.
Dunkin' was about 20 years older than Starbucks, I believe.
Okay, makes sense. But I think that the growth is rapid in Starbucks and continues to be.
I agree.
Damn, drinkers get approximately 12% more caffeine from Starbucks.
Let's go, baby.
Ooh, better coffee.
if the
It's just
whole
roast.
if the whole
It's the
reason
roast, yeah.
for it was to get
But
caffeine,
listen, we're forgetting the donuts, baby. We got multiple layers.
They
to
don't like
this.
their donuts. They changed their name.
Listen,
They're
coffee's
smaller
main-
too.
They are a little bit small.
They are a little smaller.
The donuts got smaller?
Yeah. Did you see the?
Wait,
did you
hold on.
see-
That's not, and everything is more price, less.
Yeah,
big.
100%.
So it ain't just a Dunkin' problem.
well, when I was in Montana, when you're just driving down like any like regular street in a populated city area, like where there's actually like people there, not just crazy farmlands and stuff. They didn't have like a lot of Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts, but they had just these small drive-through coffee shops. Like tiny, like literally probably the size of like our podcast room, like nothing too much bigger than this. Just someone's in there making the coffee. You're just going around a loop and you're getting it and you're going. And I think that might be more of something that's up in an up north cold area.
We're getting them here. They're big in
they?
Colorado, but we just got one in West Palm, yeah.
Huh.
They built it on the opposite side of the road of a Starbucks on a very like busy road, and they're probably going to pick up all that traffic. Really
That's
good,
smart.
really good strategy there. But
The
yeah,
other side of the reason why I like Dunkin', I know we talked about coffee a lot, but I actually like Dunkin's food too. I don't like Starbucks food, and Starbucks food is definitely insurmountably fucking more expensive.
Big breakfast guy, huh?
Yeah, like if
But
I'm
I
eating
think-
breakfast, I like Dunkin's.
A report from November
I
of
think
22, Dunkin', we're talking about coffee. Dunkin' sells 2.9 cups of coffee per customer. Starbucks only 2.2.
What year is that?
But what kind of cups of coffee? Is
November
that
of
including
20
like frappuccinos
22.
and?
It's not included Venti and Grandes and all that shit at
That's
Starbucks.
just
I'll
the
tell you that
sizes,
much.
Ryan.
We got
Not a
small,
type.
we got small, medium, and larges at Dunkin', baby.
Oh
the
my
normal stuff.
God.
Did you see the apparently like their new CEO at Starbucks is like, I don't know how true, but I read an article like once a month he's going to like work in a store as like a normal barista.
Like undercover boss style.
Not even undercover, like he's just gonna go and work. But he doesn't
Good
like
model.
announce it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Ty, what's your thoughts, man? What do you like? American runs on Dunkin', or are we going with Starbucks?
I think if I liked donuts a little more, you'd have.
Hey.
Oh, if. Wait, did you say if?
Yeah, no.
What?
I'm sorry. No, I'm gonna
Why
go
do you-
Starbucks.
Starbucks, baby. Let's
Why do
go.
you tear at my heartstrings?
You've won. You've won pretty recently.
You're on a streak.
You're on a
I
streak.
was on a
Streak ruined.
But listen,
Starbucks
My
is-
streak is
I want to
still
throw in
going.
a
Read
quick
it out,
caveat though. Wawa coffee's the best.
Ooh, Wawa coffee
Wawa
is solid. Wawa coffee is solid. They have something going for them.
Wawa's
But
great.
again, that's just for the regular like hot coffee, not like a cold brew or something like that. So.
So the winner is Wawa. Just
Dunkin',
kidding.
Dunkin', Dunkin'.
Starbucks is
Dunkin',
the winner.
Dunkin'.